Kowalski.
Yes, Deputy County Manager, can you expand a little bit on number 2 with the contract with the AFL-CIO?
Sure. I've also asked the representative to join us today for more information if you'd like. But simply put, we have in Union County roughly around 52,000 documented individuals who could become U.S. citizens. And what we'd like to do with this program is to facilitate that. We'd like to have them come into our facility at Jersey Gardens Mall and where we house the WIB Center, and have them come in and sit down with us and help them through the process, which is very complicated. And as you know, unfortunately, many individuals take advantage of documented individuals who are ready for citizenship, make them pay exorbitant amount of money to do something that we can help them do at our center for a low cost or no cost. The only cost that they would incur would obviously be the price of the actual application. But even at that, we may be able to help certain individuals, and many of them would also qualify for waivers as well. We'd like to also add a whole nother component to this program. On a separate aside, as you know, at the center, which is located at Jersey Gardens Mall, which is the WIB Center, we also have programs that these individuals could also take advantage of. English as a second language, computer training, and various other things that we've already set up to help Union County residents, and we can do that at the same time that we help documented individuals become citizens.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I wanted to ask the gentleman here from the FAL-CIO who may be able to give us some insights into this program has been used, I believe it's in Illinois before, or this is the first one they're doing?
It is a national program, and
right.
Actually Will would be the second one in the state. There's actually already one set up in Hudson as well, and I'll let Ed Correra speak to that.
Updates on what they're experiencing.
Good evening. Freeholder Strata.
No, I would just, if you can give us a synopsis of how is it working and how effective have you been in terms of the overall program that we plan to offer here in Union County.
Sure, certainly. We're part of a national campaign. We're modeling programs that have been very successful in Illinois, Maryland, California, the city of New York, the city of Chicago, and they're very successful, wherein people who become U.S. citizens over a period of a year or 2 years, they'll be able to see their annual income increase an average of 8 to 11%. So we see it as an economic development program.
And the FAL-CIO Community Service Agency is a nonprofit organization?
Yes, sir. It's conceived, incorporated in 1994, and we are a full determined 501c3 organization in good standing.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I just want to make a personal note in reference to this whole policy going to be taking place. I think it's definitely great when we're Union County taking a step forward in helping undocumented immigrants become U.S. citizens, because my parents came here also, and need all the help they can do. And Union County is definitely taking the right step, and the Freeholder Board is definitely taking the right step in ensuring we help out each individual who wants to become a U.S. citizen, have that able process, and be able to do that as quickly as possible through this new initiative.
Thank you.
Else? Right, I can't agree more that these types of programs are great. I also in first generation, my father coming to this country from elsewhere. But I do have some questions that I hope you'll answer. I'm unclear as to the $300,000. Is that going to the organization?
No, the $300,000 is actually going to be used for salaries, for rent, for different things that are needed to set up the office, but it is going to be through the Office of Economic Development, through the Department of Economic Development, and we will have a voucher system that will be able to control the expenditures.
So the Office of Economic Development is going to have $300,000 appropriated to apply
for this program.
Use of this program.
That's correct, not to exceed.
Not to exceed. And where did you said that you some of them are for salaries?
That's correct.
And rent. What do you anticipate those needs to be?
Well, that's why we worded with not to exceed, because the 300, what I would like to do is actually to lower that cost as much as possible. That's one of the reasons why we put it at the Retail Skills Center. because we will be able to save on the rent portion of the proposal and utilize those dollars to expand the program in mid-year if we have to, or not at all. But there are certain savings that will take place because we're holding it at a center that we already run, like rents, certain utilities, and certain things that are already there, computers and printers and so on and so forth.
How much additional staff do you anticipate?
Initially, we would anticipate no more than 4.
Or, and these will be employees of economic development?
No, I would propose that one of them, which would be the head of to oversee the program, be a county employee of economic development, and the others be employees of the nonprofit.
And out of the 52,000 people who are currently eligible to be documented and are currently undocumented, how many could this affect?
No, I'm sorry. There are 52,000 individuals who are documented and qualified to go into this program.
That are documented.
They are documented. The only individuals that we can help with this program are documented individuals.
Right, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
And documented and able to become citizens.
That's correct.
I apologize, I misspoke. That's what I meant. Right, and how many of that 52,000 would be affected by this program? How many could we reach with this amount of money?
With this amount of
You said
money,
expand it.
right, and also to let you know that in the first couple of months, there's a couple of things that need to happen with the staff. They need to be certified, and the center will also be certified. So that will happen within the first 2 months of the new year. So we could literally start seeing individuals come into the center in March and start helping them in March. We are anticipating being able to help somewhere around the neighborhood of 300 individuals in the first year and increase that in the following year. But for the first year, benchmarks are 300.
And just my last question is, there's a program. I think UCC does a program.
Yes.
How does this differ from Union County College's program?
The one part that is missing from the Union County portion of it, the Union County College portion of it, is literally the legal and also the intake part of it. So we're actually going to partner. This is actually going to leverage the money that they use under their program, which I believe is $1 million, and we're going to partner up with them as well because we're going to be able to have their individuals that are going through their program come through our program and be able to do the paperwork, the intake, and then the process to get them through the training and then eventually to the graduation of becoming a U.S. citizen. So it's actually this 300,000 will actually leverage more because we're going to partner up with Union County College as well.
Thank you. I have nothing further to add. Any other questions for you, Mr. Donatos?
Thank you, Chairman. One more question. I know you mentioned you're going to have the legal status also when it comes to applying for these forms to become a U.S. citizen. How much of that is going to go towards legal fees that somebody's going to come
We have in the proposal, there's $10,000 dedicated to legal, but I have spoken with individuals who are interested in doing it for the first year pro bono, and I've spoken with counsel about doing a contract with them to make sure that it's pro bono all the way through.